Hello YouTube. So Elite Dangerous Odyssey is about to be released, and with that you will find yourself landing on planets too often. So here I am creating a simple guide, very short and quick guide to show you how to land on planets very fast, and it's very easy. So first you have to align yourself in such a way that your landing site is as far away from you as possible while you are approaching. So as you can see here, the landing site is towards the edge of the planet. So this is the edge from where my ship is. And if you can see that my landing site is almost at the edge. So this is how you need to align yourself before you approach towards the planet. Also, you need to make sure that you are horizontally aligned with the plane of your landing site. So, as you can see, your landing site is here, and if you draw a line from here, you need to be horizontally aligned with that line. And then you start approaching the planet. Keep your center dot, keep your the dot uh, inside of your selection, inside of your landing site. I was little bit out, but you should keep your center point almost as aligned into the center of your landing zone. Keep your throttle minimal as much possible, and make sure that it doesn't say impact here. If it says impact, then you need to lower your throttle. Keep your center dot. Keep your center dot in the keep your center of your screen into the middle of your target, not what I am doing. Yeah, it should be like this. I was a little far in this particular landing. You will see that even if I can't see the surface of the planet, even if I can't see anything because this is in the dark side of the sun, I can still land pretty effectively. You don't need to do anything else. Keep your throttle minimal. Keep your middle dot into the center of your target and just keep going. As you can see, your ship will automatically reduce the throttle when you reach about 6 to 7 kilometers. From here onwards, you can easily fly to your target and do your landing. For landing, medium and small ships are always better. Large ship will give you difficulties on some terrains. I have another example. So as I said before, try to align yourself so that your destination on the surface is as far away from you as possible, and it's toward the edge. So you will see me trying to align my ship in such a way. So yeah, now we are in much better shape. So you can see that this is my destination, and my destination is towards this edge of the planet. So it's quite close to the edge. It's not anywhere in the middle, which is a good way to approach. Now I align my middle dot so that it is exactly in center of this destination circle. You can see that I have a bit of a throttle here, but it doesn't say impact yet. So I can have a bit of a throttle here. See, now it says impact, so I am lowering my throttle now, and then now it doesn't say impact. Again, same thing happened, and I controlled my throttle. Now, here, what you need to take care of is make sure that this scale that shows you the angle of approach. So it says that at this place I am at 53 degree. So it could change by when you change your alignment. So make sure that these are perfectly vertical. So you just you are seeing that they are perfectly vertical. They shouldn't be slanted. And when you approach, make sure that the red line shouldn't come here in this area, because when your angle is too steep, it will show red lines here. That red line shouldn't be visible. And as you approach towards the surface, those red lines will keep disappearing. So you can keep lowering your dot if you want, but make sure that they are not here. If you see red lines, increase your angle of approach. Those red lines will go away, and then slowly try to pull them down. You see that there is no red lines here, and my angle of approach is almost 44 degrees, and these lines are perfectly vertical. And even though I cannot see the surface here, I can still land perfectly with this method. You don't need to do anything else. Just you don't need to do anything else. No need to press any buttons, anything. I'm not doing anything. The ship is approaching itself, you know. Even here, you don't need to do anything. You just make sure that these lines that show angle, they are vertical, completely vertical. You will see that when it reaches 7 kilometers, your ship will automatically de-throttle. Keep your dot in the center. Now the ship is automatically de-throttling. It will say glide completed. From here onwards, you can just fly around on your surface. You will have no problem from here onwards. Now I'm trying to land. So what I usually do for proper landing is I lower my landing gear when I am less than 1 kilometer from the surface. You can see your height here. So I am around 47 meters right now. When you are less than 500 meter or around 1 kilometer or less than 500 meter, you can you can open your landing gear and then find a surface to land. See here, you can see that I found a surface that is very flat and I'm trying to approach it. You see this once you are in a place in such a way that your ship and your lower this lower circle both are blue, you just need to use your upward thruster to come down. That's it. I have So same approach as before. You try to align your ship in such a way that your destination is far away from you towards the edge of the planet. So now you can see, now we are in a very good place. This is the edge of the planet and it's very close to that. So now I will begin my approach and I'll keep my this dot, the screen's dot into center of the destination. You can see I'm increasing my throttle here, but now it says impact, so I decrease my throttle. I'm again trying to increase it until it doesn't say the impact. And now my ship is automatically, see, it says impact. I have cut my throttle, but it still says impact, but don't worry about that. And you saw that I have these red lines now, so I'm trying to adjust. When you see red lines, you just need to move your cursor up so that your angle of approach uh, goes up. See now, again I saw a red line, so I made my cursor go up so that red line was gone, and then I slowly start coming down. Make sure that these lines are vertical, so I'm just aligning my ship now. You saw that I'm trying to make them perfectly vertical, and I'm trying to avoid those red lines. Sometimes it will happen that you are kind of not in an exact target because of those red lines, but that is fine. You just keep going and then you can turn around. You don't need to press anything else during this phase. Just keep going. Keep your throttle to minimum, and now we are at our destination. You can see that I will lower my landing gear. We are at 500 meters height. This is our height. Once you see that your ship is blue and even the lower circle both are blue, you just need to use your like downward thrusters so that you just slowly go towards the ground. That's it. Now I'm going to show you how to take off. So on PC for taking off, the button is upward thrusters. So you need to press and hold that. On my keyboard, it is R. So you can press and hold that. Once this animation will finish, you will start you will start gaining height, and you can see your height here. So right now I am at 102 meters. Once you cross 500 meters, you uh, you close your landing gears. So I took it at around, I think, 400 meters. So you just make sure that once you are at 500 meters, you take off your I mean you remove your landing gear. Then you keep using your vertical thrusters only, so your upward thrusters. Don't use your don't move like front or behind. Just move upwards. So just use your vertical thrusters. So you can see I'm just using my vertical thruster right now. I'm at 2 kilometers, around 3 kilometers. Once you cross 3 kilometers, you can change angle of your ship. So I'm now changing my angle of my ship. I have left my vertical thruster button now, and once I reach about 50 degrees, so you can see my angle of approach now is around 52 degrees. Once I'm at this angle, then I will uh, engage my the lateral thrusters. So now I am not using my vertical thrusters to go up. Instead, I am now using my lateral thrusters to go off in front. And then I use boost to speed up the process. And you can see I'm gaining height here. Now I am at 65 degrees. Make sure that you do not cross 85 degrees. So even if your escape vector says to go around 90 degrees, I usually never cross 85 degrees. Once you are at 10 kilometers, you can use your frame fit drive to escape. And you can see how easy it was to escape. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a safe flight.